20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arlington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set! Cougar, Bronco switch, Bronco ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long.
Mustang not Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lab. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
18 Rattler.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Pass over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now give on the ground. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Ready.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Quick throw, taken in.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. his first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 7, Panthers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Panthers, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Here's a run with the rookie from UCLA. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
As a Raku on the tackle.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And the rush gets home. He'll go down, they got him. That is Odafe Oweh. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
And 12.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19-18.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
70.
Back to throw. He will have the conversion and more. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
4-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
70 range. 18 Cardinal. 18.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Milton to the air on second down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
On the ready. Ready.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Third and long. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Blue. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Drop 60.
And goal.
Cup 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
Ready.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. from the 38 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
And the Panthers
Here we go.
first down.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
On the jump. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! 60 average, go! 60 by 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Second and 10.
Dragon 60. Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10 now from the 36.
7 Pirates.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Warriors 70. Craig. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing again is Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready, set.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on for the point after.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on.